please, he has a few opening remarks, and then please feel free to ask some questions. Just so if you haven't met before, if you'd be kind to let him know who you are, he'd be great. Mr. Minister.
Thank you very much. I would like to welcome you to the new KRG representation office here in the United States. And that's another side of commitment to a long-term strategic relationship with the United States, whether as KRG or as Iraq as a whole. In fact, we're glad to be in Washington again to continue the consultations and talks with our friends in the administration, in the Congress, about the situation in Iraq, about the importance of Iraq as we're trying to enter a new phase in a relationship with the United States. Because you know, this SOFA is being implemented, and we in Iraq, we see this is an important time for us. Iraq is at a critical juncture, and also it's important to make sure that we go the right way and we ensure the best outcome for Iraq. We in the Kurdistan Regional Government have had a very successful election in the end of July, been able to have a free and fair, transparent election that resulted in having a vibrant opposition, and with the high turnout of the population till about 78%. A large number of women participated, and also the ratio of women in the parliament is over 30%, which is also an encouraging sign that we believe in women empowerment and participation, and also playing a role in the political life of the Kurdistan region. And now we are working on forming the new cabinet at the KRG that will continue on the same policies and strategies of opening up Kurdistan for business, expanding our relations, working together with the federal government for the best future of the people of Iraq. And then after that we will be working hard in order to prepare for the national elections in Iraq January next year, which is also an important turning point, and it makes sure that we enter a new phase in deepening the democratic experience in Iraq, because in the past we did not have so many elections in Iraq. Now, at the beginning of the year, we had the provincial elections, July, the regional elections in Kurdistan, and then the Iraq-wide elections. Kurdistan region is open for business, and we have been encouraging foreign investment with the investor-friendly law, with the opening of Kurdistan, the willingness of the KRG to help and support foreign investment. The largest business community in the KRG is Turkish business community. Second is the Lebanese, and then the Gulf and others. So we have been encouraging people to come and start their businesses in Kurdistan, where there is a safe and secure environment, great potential opportunities available, and then from there they can enter the whole Iraqi market, because the Iraqi market is a big market. There is a big need. All of Iraq needs to be rebuilt and reconstructed. There is need in terms of housing, in terms of electricity, in terms of infrastructure. It is important to make sure that we provide a good opportunity for the people of Iraq to benefit from this interaction with the outside world. And the KRG believes in the private sector, therefore we have been trying to encourage local and foreign private sector and foreign direct investment in the region. Also in July we have launched the KRG strategy on transparency and good governance. Earlier to that we have been working on the judiciary system, because in the past the judiciary system was not independent. It came under the Ministry of Justice, but we wanted to make sure that judiciary would be another pillar next to the legislative and executive branches, so that they would have financial and independent authority in the region, because we saw that important in ensuring whether business or the rule of law. Another important issue in the region is safety and security. We've been trying to sustain the good level of security in the region, which is not an easy task, especially living in Iraq, when there are a lot of groups who do not wish success for the political process. But we've been successful in the KRG, and our people have been very supportive of the efforts of the law enforcement authorities, the police and security, to provide that kind of opportunity. The airports in the region have been helpful in providing easy access for people to come to the region, especially for the business community. We're glad that 16 foreign diplomatic representations are based in Erbil, and we have a good level of cooperation in the Department of Foreign Relations in the Kurdistan Regional Government with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Baghdad at the federal level to coordinate the opening of the consulates, embassy offices, and trade and commercial offices in the region. We believe, as a follow-up, we have had a good visit of Vice President to the region. We believe it's important for congressional delegations, people in the think tank community, people in the press, and the administration to come and visit the region, see for themselves the progress we have made, and also the challenges that we face, and the bright future that awaits the Iraqi people in general and the people of Kurdistan if we play it right. Therefore, we believe more U.S. engagement in working together with all Iraqis in order to sort out the outstanding issues. There are issues which have been pending. We believe that transition from dictatorship to democracy is not easy, but it needs determination, political will, and commitment. And we've worked hard in order to have a constitution for the country. So that constitution is the law of the land. We are committed to that constitution, to a federal, democratic, pluralistic Iraq, an Iraq that respects its own people, an Iraq that lives in peace with its communities and will not pose a threat to the neighbors, but at the same time an Iraq that will serve first and foremost the interests of the Iraqi people, regardless of ethnicity and religion, and then be a useful member of the international community, and an Iraq to have normal relations with the United States, as Iraq is an important country in that part of the world. So I believe our visit to Washington is to make the point that Iraq is an important country, and it's important for Iraq to have normal bilateral relations with the United States.